Hello, welcome to Thumb Tools Die Corrector workstation. On the back of the workbench, you'll notice that we have the light switch and all the receptacles are covered and they're up off the work surface. That way when you're blowing debris and stuff off your table, it's not going to fill up and short out. On here we also have a tool tray, so you can put miscellaneous tools, other fittings, things that you might have laying around to kind of organize your workspace a little better. We have a nice sturdy pegboard made out of steel, so that you can use magnets or you can hang whatever you want for tools up there for the day. On this side we have a whiteboard that also doubles as a messaging board. You can write messages on it. You can hang prints up there, so if your personnel in a die shop need to examine a die, they can simply look at the die in their vise and view the print from the die manufacturer. We have a nice work light. It's fully adjustable. You can move it anywhere you want. It has different settings of brightness so that you can always see what you need to see. In addition to that, we have a model 3210 die vise. So this will hold a die up to 32 inches in diameter and 10 inches thick. So it'll hold your larger dies, but then again, it's also versatile enough that it'll go all the way down to a 6-inch die. So if you have multiple different presses with multiple different size dies, you can use this one vise to cover your whole gamut. There's a cutout in the table here so that when you have the handle all the way out, you don't smash your knuckles into the table. It also allows you to stand a little closer to the workpiece. The table locks into place, 1 degree increments of rotation, so you can adjust it, especially if you're working on a complex hollow where you need to grind some feed or flow. You can simply turn the table to wherever you need it. You can loosen your workpiece and you can turn it around. So you can polish and work on any angle of your die that you need. Along with the turntable, we have a manifold for air tools. So for instance, we have a pencil grinder and air gun in here now, but you could simply put any type of grinder, anything pneumatic that you need at your workspace. One other ergonomic feature of this table is the height adjustment. This table moves up and down a foot. That way it can accommodate different size tooling. You can move your rollers out, put a larger die in. You may need to have it lower so that you can always see squarely into the bearings, or if you have different size personnel in your die shop, you can always adjust this table based on your workpiece and the person working on it, so you're working at the correct angle. That way you know you're not relieving or choking your bearings and everything is going to be square when you're done working. In the back, you'll notice when I turned on the lights that there is a spring-loaded cover over the light switch, and all the receptacles are covered as well to keep debris out of them. Everything we did was try to minimize how dirty the workspace can be and make it easy to clean and maintain. We have tool storage built in for your files and other small tools that you can't leave out on the bench. One of the other nice features of this workbench is we have these built-in lights on a switch here, and they are recessed back over the middle of the bench. That way you can bring in your overhead crane to grab and retrieve dies out of the vise or bring new ones to the vise and not snag them with the overhead crane. That way you always have light in your workspace, even if it's not available in the shop itself, you have it here on the bench.